the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UCLA Bruins offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. So Oregon's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. But he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Maldonado. Turning it on. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
It's just steamrolling the defense. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Firing to the right, complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll pull it on the read. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense took.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Powers through the defender.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
It's complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. It's on target and complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Grabbed in the middle, it's McKinney. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Wheeler. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Bruins with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Bruins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 30. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the 3rd 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback making checks. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Wheeler. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Now adjusting. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down for this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Now this offense is back on the field. Makes the quick grab. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
The Bruins will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Going deep. Makes the grab on the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Making side adjustments here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this 1st half as good as you possibly can.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, better look out! Picks up the 1st down, still moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Off the play fake. Fires left. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
They want to run it left here. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you were.
The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. Complete. Brought down right at the 10, and this defense keeps him away from the first down line, but will they go for it on 4th down? The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Clock is wound down. Just over 20 seconds to go before the break. They'll have it 1st and 10. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
put toe to leather and get this second half started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Ducks with myriad options. Pick up on first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The RPO fired complete to the left.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Dropping back, it's Wheeler. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Just drives it between the uprights. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Minnesota. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Gets it past the marker. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Good concentration to get that squiver inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Give to the running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. Oh, sweet feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Karapateas. There he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown Ducks. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the back.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Wheeler. Lost one deep down the right side. It's caught. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the run, fires downfield. On target over the middle. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call them a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. A quick pass to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the 1st. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got a man. It's Karapateas. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll pull in the squib kick inside the 15. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Wheeler. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the... Just have to make that catch. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team down there to touch. No return on this play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all...
Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking left. Complete on the comeback. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Let's go. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right on target this time. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Man down on the play as the official. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Touch pass on the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in a split backfield. Looking for space. It's Stevens. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on!
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Nice move there. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. After run, now throw. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. grabbed in the backfield. It's Sheffield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to